Do Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 2, Episode 8. It starts off with Arian and Mimi talking because Mimi feels like Arian didn't have her back, and she tells Arian she feels like she's straddling the fence. Arian feels like she's loyal, that things just went too far, yada yada yada, whatever. Shay and Scrappy kicking it. This bitch is just dumb. Dumb as a box of fucking rocks. Like, you just a fucking ratchet. Just period. Like, I agree. Like, you knew that they had a relationship and you still fucking with this dude. He proposed on national TV and you still fucking with this dude. So, I have no sympathy for Shay. I have nothing for Shay. I feel nothing for her. I hope she gets everything she deserves when it comes to being hurt in the situation because she's not a woman. Period. She out massaging his back and shit. And she just talking about how she missed their friendship and he missed their friendship. Like, bitch, do you see the title that you have and you still giving him free pussy like friendship? Dumbass. Women just don't understand their worth. And to just give away pussy like that and not... It's too much shit going around. Anyway, Jocelyn and Stevie J, they having a little ratchet ass photo shoot. He telling her how she wrong for what she did with Shay, and she feel like, yeah, I was wrong, so he said they need to talk and apologize. She agreed with it. She says she can admit that when, you okay? Okay. Anyway, she said that, she can admit when she's wrong. So, yeah, but she said if she find out that he's smashing, she gonna whoop his ass. Whatever. Arian and K. Michelle, they meet to talk about Mimi. She said she said that Arian was wrong for, bringing Mimi, because she was like, don't you ever bring her to something like that. Like, that's my job. And, and I agree with that. Like, yeah, that was her job, and you know how K. Michelle is. She can go left, so now she looking bad in front of everybody. Yeah, but she said she had never apologized to her. She don't owe her an apology. She went in on Mimi. She went in talking about how she was talking about Nico. She wasn't talking about Mimi. And I'm like, yeah, you didn't go after her, but that is her man. Like, regardless if their relationship is new or not, that's still her man. So was she supposed to just sit there and let you talk about him? Like, for real? For real? Like, you got your priorities fucked up, K. Michelle, for real. Regardless if y'all friends or not. I'm not going to just sit there and let my friend, my supposedly friend, bash my man in front of me and me not say nothing. Like, bitch, friends don't do that. Like, come on now. And then she started talking about how she was on Stevie bus, then she jumped on the pink bus, and even Arian was trying to shut her down, which I don't know, once you get K. Michelle started on talking shit, you can't stop her. Tracy and Erica, they take the kids out, some little jumping sky thing. It looked fun. But they talk about, Tracy tell her what happened with the store and how she wants him to open the store so he don't have to go on the road. And I'm like, bitch, it ain't gonna keep him with you. Regardless if he on the road, like, she talking about she feel like she a single parent when he on the road. And I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. You just mad. You just want to keep that tabs on him. That's why you want him to open that damn store. Then they talk about, she was calling his girlfriends popcorn girls because he say they pop in and out popcorn holes. I don't know. But, you can go past if you want to. But she was talking to, so Erica, like, speaking of popcorn holes, Eric, what about Shay? So they bring up Shay and, she was like, my relationship with him and, stuff like that. And Tracy is just like, have you guys ever talked? Maybe you guys can talk. A lot of shit will come out. And I agree with that. Like, both of y'all is so busy listening to what Scrappy's saying that it's keeping y'all, having a little beef or whatever. And I understand what Erica was saying was like, no, this bitch knew that we was together. You knew he was already talking about his baby mama. You knew we had a bond. Like, you should have fell back. And I agree with that. Then they start playing with their kids. And that was it with them. Rashida having a photo shoot. Yeah, I want to talk about this part. I didn't even care about the notes when it came to this part. But she having a photo shoot. Kurt coming there and he talking about they over budget. She like, I looked at their bank account and we have more than enough for this photo shoot. And he just like, I told you to wait. And the way he was talking to her, I would have punched him in his fucking Adam's apple. Like, no, couldn't happen. But he just going off on her like a little bitch. He blaming her for this. He's still blaming her for this punk ass, him shooting sperm in her and acting like he didn't go to health class. I don't know. But he telling her, you know, this is her fault that she's pregnant and he wants a blood test. And she like, I'm not the type of wife. Like, she made like reference that he was a cheater and not her. And I think he is too. I just get them tendencies that he is an asshole and he have cheated on her more than one time. But he was being a real asshole when he was telling her how he didn't want to be her husband no more. She just looked like she was holding back so bad from not hitting this punk ass dude in the face. I just would have grabbed the chair and just smashed him in the face. It was no harm you could have did with his face because he already ugly anyway. So, I'm just saying, like, I just can't stand Kirk. I think he's not a man. He's not a boy. Like I said before, he's a male species. He just got a dick. Other than that, because boys grow into men, and he's not either one of those. So, Stevie J and Jocelyn, they meet up to talk to Shay Mack. Jocelyn apologizes. They all, you know, Shay is just like, what's the problem? I just want to work with him. That's it. But when Shay knew what she was doing. She brings up him buying her a TV, and Jocelyn instantly gets mad and leaves. And I was laughing because Jocelyn felt like she don't want him working with nobody until he finished her shit. That's basically how she felt. But I'm like, girl, we ain't even heard a single from you. So, that album ain't gonna never get finished. He just gonna keep using you for loving hip hop and keep dragging you along. Anyway, she leave after she get mad at him. But Mimi and Erica, they meet up to go to this psychic reader. She's telling her all kind of shit about Nico, and she was saying that this lady was spot on because it was some things going on with Nico that she hadn't shared with anybody. Then the lady started telling her that her friendship with K. Michelle is not real, that K. Michelle just portraying to be her friend, and we all see that. Anyway, I'm just not down with them psychic readers. I just feel like they ask you background questions and then read off of that. I just don't. I just don't. I mean, to each his own. If that's what you believe in, hey, more power to you. But I just don't get in with the psychics. Anyway, the record label, they meet up with K. Michelle. It's the A&R dude. I don't know if he's on that WeTV Bridezilla marriage shit, or he's on the Bravo marriage boot camp shit. But he on one of those channels, because I seen him with that black girl, and I was like, oh, I wonder if they still together. But yeah, they meet with her, and they talking to her about her attitude and stuff like that. And she's like, I don't care what people think about me, and yada yada. And they like, no, like, you need to care. This is, you know, this is what makes your money. This is what's gonna boost your career. You need to care. So then I guess she started taking heed to what they were saying, and then she said, yeah, she doesn't want her fans to see her like that. And like I said, before K. Michelle was on Love and Hip Hop, I was such a fan of hers because I like her music, I like her singing and all that. But ever since she's been on Love and Hip Hop, I have not liked her. I feel like she's really immature on this show. But I will listen to her music. But shit, you ain't gotta listen to her to see her. I'm just saying. Tracy and Shay meet up. She telling her how she's still fucking scrappy like a dumb bitch. Tracy is still looking at her like, bitch, you dumb. She telling her she crazy. She think that's crazy. She needs to put the end to her and Scrappy's relationship, and I agree with that. Like, bitch, that's a lost cause waiting to happen. That's some heartache waiting to happen. Like, Tracy just tell her she just needs to have closure with Scrappy, and she like, yeah. All of a sudden, you pumped up, now your friends say something to you. Bitch, please. You gonna still fuck him after that. Jocelyn meets up with Dawn, her booking agent, and she's telling her about Shay Mack and how they just basically saying they need to do what they gotta do, because if Stevie is a save-a-hole, Captain Save-a-hole kind of dude, and they need to look out for them. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Moving on to Mimi and Nico. He give me the creeps. I don't know, something about him. They talking about her maid shirts. Not her MAID shirts. Her MADE shirts are dumb bitch. I just like, when I seen them shirts, I just was like, you the dumbest broad in America. Don't say just because Jocelyn always calling me maid, I might as well go get a shirt. You just dumb. Anyway, he talking about how he want to coach her, and I was just like, oh my god, another Stevie, really. And then he talking about how they ride on the train, and she ride on his train, and she like, don't use train and bus and then, girl, shut up. You would ride on a motherfucking skateboard if he let you. What's her damn name? Mimi is so searching for love that it's just pathetic. And my thing is, boo boo, you got a daughter that's under 5. You need to focus on her, because that's some bullshit. Like, you just too desperate for love. Shay and this boy, Scrappy. Now I say Scrappy is a boy because, you know, he got a little sense a little bit sometimes. So he better than Kurt. But yeah, they over there. She asked him what's up with Erica. He's like, it's over, but we still got that bond. She like, what about us? He's still using a friendship card with this dumb bitch. And so after he used the friendship card, she kind of gets mad. She gets all into her feelings and talking about them fucking 6 days before he proposed to her. And I'm just like, you the dummy. Like, he proposed and you still fucked him. You talked to Tracy and you still fucked him. After you have this conversation with him today, you still might fuck him. So who's the dummy? I don't blame Scrappy in this situation. Shit, nigga got to get his nut off, I guess. I don't know. But I blame her and her whole tendencies. They start going back and forth like two little ass kids in kindergarten. And he really was really childish. And I was just like, where they get these kind of dudes from? Because he started going off and asking her about how she get her house. And like making this little thing like she fucking to get her house. I don't know. He acting like he put her on. That's how she got her house. I don't know. But he was just dogging the fuck out of her. Throwing little jabs at her. And I thought that was like a little bitch move on Scrappy's part. Then when he get out the house, he knocking on her door. Looking through the window. Boy. Straight boy. Then he poured, I guess he was drinking some water or some juice or something. He poured it on her window when he got out. I'm sitting there like, who does that? Childish ass kids. But can somebody please send me a Scrappy dictionary? I don't be knowing what the fuck he be saying when he be saying shiz not ease and fizz not ease and fuzz not. I don't know what the fuck he be saying. And I just be like, can y'all put some captions on the TV? Sell a Scrappy dictionary? I don't know. But, yeah. Anyway, the end was with Stevie and Jocelyn. And she don't want to be on the bus no more. She mad that he want to work with Shay and she not finished though. She just mad. I think she was mad because he bought that girl a TV. Because she was willing to accept all the other bullshit. And when that girl said that the TV was bought, Jocelyn ain't been right since. So, yeah. He telling her you don't own your music. She going off just like let me do me and you do you when we get to the top together. But he is not letting this stupid ass girl go. My thing is, Jocelyn, you should have got your contract in Puerto Rican or something, because for him to say that he owned you for the next 6 years was a dumb ass move on your part. Like, did you get this shit in a language that you didn't understand? I don't. Bitches be so thirsty to get off the pole that they is willing to sign their souls over to the devil. I just don't get it. But yeah, then they start arguing. Some shit must have went down. I need to must watch the behind the scenes or something, because all of a sudden once they got out the restaurant or whatever, security was breaking them up and she jumping in the car and he, I think, opened the door to her car. She opened the door. It was just some stupid ass bullshit. It was bullshit, and they probably gonna be together next episode. They didn't even show what's gonna happen on the next episode, so I'm quite sure they're gonna be together. That was my review for Love and Hip Hop Season 2, Episode 8. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Keek. I do everything by The Ghetto View. THA, not THE. Except my Instagram is Miss Nika, MIZZNEKA69. Talk to me and I'll talk back. Alright.